Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Sonic Unleashed. In the last part, we found Tails, and he took us on the tornado. And now, before we go to Spagonia, we are going to do some missions in Apotos that we unlocked. So first, we're going to do this mission with Sonic the Hedgehog, which is basically a reach the goal unscathed, which basically means you have to get to the goal without taking any damage. And this is the part of the stage where that robot is chasing you. So, yeah, we got that to worry about. So we're gonna get started here, and now the robot's gonna start chasing us. And at least they're nice enough to fill up the boost gauge. So now, yeah, we're just dodging it. So, while we're doing this, I suppose I could talk about, like, the length of how long this Let's Play is going to be. I'm not quite sure how long it is, but I'd estimate maybe it cannot possibly take more than, like, 40 to 50 parts. Because it is a long game, but it really isn't, like, as long as you think it would be. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out which button is the boost button, because I haven't really used the game controller as regular Sonic. The controls are regular Sonic. A jumps, and if you press A again, it's the homing attack, kind of like how it is in Sonic Colors. Y boosts. B button, it's also the homing attack, and also if you press in the air, you do the ground pound. And any other controls I like filling. Can't remember what X does off the top of my head though. I doubt I destroyed the robot. Oh, and did I also mention you're under a time limit? Of course, you probably will actually make it because I don't see how you won't. But it's pretty easy to not take damage if you use the quick step properly. So, yeah, that's the end of that.
Sweet.
So, yeah, we got a moon medal, and now we're going to take care of a few missions as Sonic the Werehog. Now, a lot of these are to test out new moves we got. Like, you know, yeah, because every time you get a new move as the Werehog, a new mission in Apotos will open up for you to test that move out. And a lot of these moves are pretty cool, and they make the levels funner. More fun, excuse me. Yeah, I said funner. I go to a very good school. Go me. Okay. So this first move is the Wereclaw, which is basically you attack while dashing. It's pretty helpful as it stuns enemies. And that's it. It's as simple as that. And no, I did not get any Dark Eye Force. Although you probably could infinitely grind up on Dark. I just said the name of that force. It is, but that's the name of the force. Energy stuff. You could infinitely grind up on that stuff. If you're in one of these self-contained missions. But it's monotonous and boring, so I don't see why you would do it. So next mission is to test out the Werewallop. Who was that? I don't remember. I always love that ow thing. Okay, yeah, it's that move where you move enemies up. And I'll show it. So basically, you just do that. After a 2-hit combo, you do the attack, both of them in a row, and then I'll just launch them up. And I forget I had this move most of the time. Unless I'm just mashing the button. So now we are going to go to another mission here. Not sure what we're testing out here. Just see. Oh yeah, Unleashed mode. Unleashed mode, as I'm pretty sure I've shown, is basically just more powerful. A lot more powerful. And it looks awesome. It's very satisfying to hit your enemies in Unleashed mode.
Once the Unleashed gauge is full, press the Y button. Your attacks get way stronger in Unleashed mode, but it only lasts for a little while, so be careful.
Fortunately, Unleashed mode, like health and attack power, can be leveled up. And back there, we've got some... The blue energy, I believe, does increase Unleashed mode. And that's Unleashed mode I've seen, and that combo looks really awesome. So, you know, just beat him up. As you do normally as the Werehog. Yeah. Punch, 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 punch. Attack, attack. Boom, 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 boom. And, oh, one more. Can't let that one stay. So let's beat him up. And that's the end of that. Alright. Let's keep going. Got some more force energy stuff here. And I believe we got one or two more. Yeah, we gotta keep going. I'm not going for 100% like I said. I'm just gonna do whatever's available whenever I can. Besides, I'd like to show these moves. And, yeah. So this is basically the 5-hit combo, which is pretty helpful and looks cool as well. And watch how I pull this off. I don't even attack the enemy, I just do it in midair and it ends the mission. So, yeah, Chip is gonna say...
Use the move you just learned to keep your attack going. If you can chain your attacks together, you might get an extra bonus.
Yeah, alright. So you need 5 hits, so look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the end. That's all you have to do. I really ended that. And I didn't get a thing. I won by doing absolutely nothing. Okay, that's the last of the missions we unlocked into Potos. Now you can go to Spagonia. Yeah, there's another gimmick of Sonic Unleashed. You can press the wrong button. You can go to like different continents, and cities are basically like levels or worlds. So we can go to the village now, and we know get this nice little animation of the tornado taking us there. And I believe you go to the back alley and encounter this guy, who is Professor Pickle's assistant. Yes. He's gone. And now we can go to the lab. It's a little awkward to control the villages with a gaming controller.
What? Professor Pickle's been kidnapped?
It was a little bit before the tremors hit.
It's a little awkward
This old
going
man
from
showed up
text
with
to a cutscene.
And a whole pack of robots.
Let's see.
They carried poor Professor Pickle off, lab data and all.
It can't be.
That sure sounds like Eggman. What a horrible thing to do. We've got to go help that professor guy out, and fast. If he got kidnapped that long ago, he's got to be real hungry by now. And if I was that hungry, I don't know how long I would last. I'd rather be dead.
Even though Chip can be annoying at times, he is quite hilarious. I don't know how he's doing that.
I'm sure Eggman is feeding him. Even he's not that cruel.
Okay. Let's go and find the professor.
Sears Hole in Missouri. That's our next place to go. So yeah, now Missouri can be selected. And if you'll notice, on the same part of the broken part of the Earth as Apotos is, and I'll get into that significance a little later. Soon, at least, though. And now we can see just the village of Missouri. And you'll find no one's here. No one's here. If you're gonna have like a place where no one's there, why even have it? I'm just curious. I'm curious as like how it is in HD version with like a real hub world, instead of the point and click type thing. Yeah, kind of creepy. The series whole tales talking about. And now let's go in there and see what's in there. I'm getting redundant.
Professor Pickle! Are you alright? We got here as fast as we could. Professor?
Hello?
How dare they call this culinary concoction food?
Looks like
Look
Chip
here,
was right.
Do you see this sorry excuse for a sandwich? The bread should be no less than 3/4 of an inch thick. Upon it, 1 tablespoon of mayonnaise and a pinch of black pepper. The contents, fresh cucumber, sliced thinly, if you please. Am I quite right, Tails?
I know I learned something here today.
Yeah.
Professor, it's good
When
to
you're
see
kidnapped, you start
But tell
thinking
me,
crazily
what
about
brings you
food.
here? The menu is hardly worth the trip, if you ask me.
you. No, Professor. We came here to rescue you.
Oh, I see. How rude of me. Right then, first things first. It's about time someone taught the chef here how to make a proper sandwich.
You can file a complaint later, Professor.
Let's get out of here before Eggman's welcoming committee shows up.
Oh, yes, quite. But let us be sure to collect the contents of that vault before
I've been
departing.
holding this one for a while. Falcon Punch! I love saying that.
Ah, thank you. Those documents are our only hope for surviving this crisis. Let's go. There's no time to lose. I'm half starved after being fed nothing but those terrible sandwiches.
Want some chocolate, Professor?
Again, the mysterious chocolate
My,
bar.
my. Don't mind if I do.
I guess they're too lazy to animate him breaking and eating the chocolate.
These ancient documents are known as the Gaia manuscripts. They tell the legend of a disaster that befell our planet some tens of thousands of years ago.
A disaster?
Quite. And according to the Gaia manuscripts, this isn't the first time the planet has been broken apart into pieces. The cause lies at the core core of the planet.
I mean,
All the
molten stuff.
phenomena we've witnessed are the direct result of one creature. The hyper-energy organism spawned at the planet's core. Dark Gaia.
So how do we stop this Dark Gaia and put the world back together?
Luckily, Dark Gaia has yet to be fully reborn. We most likely have Dr. Eggman's premature wake-up call to thank for that.
We'll get into that later.
If we act now, we may be able to restore the planet by returning power to the Chaos Emeralds. Sonic, you must travel to each of the temples listed in the Gaia manuscripts. The planet's power will restore the Chaos Emeralds, and in turn, the Chaos Emeralds will restore the planet and help it heal naturally.
How will Earth heal naturally from being broken apart? And I just have something to ask. How did the planet get back together when it was broken apart the first time? They never explained that. I mean, really? Don't you think they should have done that? Alright, so now we're gonna head back to Missouri. And, so yeah, and now I believe it's daytime. Some guy with a weird mustache.
want, my good villagers? If you all behave, I won't have to do anything nasty. All you need to do is tell me where the Temple of Gaia is.
We're not telling you anything!
I thought robots didn't have a sense of humor.
So, you dare to defy me, do you? What? Sonic!
Yo, Eggman! Thanks for that little skydiving adventure the other day.
I should have known you'd still be alive, you stubborn little hedgehog.
What are you doing out here?
I see no reason to tell you. In any case, I'm busy. Farewell!
Bye.
What? Hey, wait! That's playing dirty! Come back!
Just ignore him. Is everyone here all right?
Something I have to say, this was a problem in some earlier Sonic games where they try to like mix Sonic with human characters. It just looked weird with like mutated hedgehogs and such around them. They did a better job in like games like this, where they actually kind of look like they belong. Sorry about that interruption, guys. But anyway, now we're talking to this guy, and we are going to be receiving a planet tablet from him of the first continent. Normally, in other continents, there will be only one city we go to, and Gygates will have regular sun, moon, and planet tablets. Because normally how it'll go, after you complete a set of daytime or nighttime levels, you get half of the planet tablet, and once you get the both tabs of the planet tablet, you'll be able to go where it leads to. I'm not spoiling anything. It will. Planet tablets lead to a boss. Next time on Let's Play Sonic Unleashed, we will take on the boss of the first continent of Otis and Missouri. Bye.